again, Raj, Demon, Vampire. And like I said earlier, I was gonna come back to y'all and do another album review. And I just got done listening to a death metal album not too long ago, probably like about a few minutes ago. It's another progressive death metal band, and these guys are way before my time. The death metal band Nocturnus, and such a great album. The Key, uh, came out in 1990, I think. Yeah, around that time. So yeah, The Key by Nocturnus came out 1990. Great album. Is my first time ever listening to these guys, so I didn't know what to expect, and they have a really, I say this a lot, I'll say symphonic a lot because it's like a lot of bands I've been listening to lately, they have such a symphonic sound. It's definitely not the type of death metal band that I expected. When I mean it's not the type, it's like I didn't expect it to be so symphonic actually. So, I thought it was just gonna be just the all out extreme, you know, gore fest, but it was pretty symphonic. It wasn't, it was still pretty, top tier, and I would say, ear bleeding type music. It really has a great sound and love it, and the songs on there just impressed me. Every single song did. One song that really caught my attention was Neolithic. That was wow. That was a great one. Undead Journey. Another great one is Andromeda Strain. Like these were like great songs, and you know they don't, well, obviously they don't make music anymore. There's like a really old band, and think their last album was probably in 2000. I've been doing a little research, but yeah, The Key was their first studio album from, yeah, they're from Florida, as you know. Now they're progressive death metal band, and their records were released in Erotch Records. Never heard of them. But yeah, I'm pretty sure all is label is Combat Records, my fault. Yeah, Combat Records, and the vocalist is Mr. Mike Browning, and drummer as well. So I don't know what happened to Mr. Mike Browning, but he seemed like he was really badass vocalist, and you know, Nocturnus was a great album. Like I said, not it didn't sound like the usual death metal I listen to, but like I said in the last video, referring back to Rivers and Nut Hill, y- all death metal bands should have a different sound. Some of them are more extreme than others, and for some reason, I when I looked at the album art, um, I just, I kind of judged. I was like, this might be a little symphonic, and I was somewhat right. So it was great. Great band. I loved it, and I'm definitely listening to some more of their albums. I think the next one I might listen to is the Threshold, since it's the second full length album they came out with. And these guys, they don't sound like anything near Morbid Ain't, well, not like Morbid Angel actually, or Death. These guys really have a sound that I don't think can be copied by anybody. That's why I say it's not the usual death metal band sound that I used to hearing, because it sounds so different, and it's just great. So like I said, I always leave the link in the description of the albums so you can check it out and listen to Nocturnus. You might really be blown away like I was. And have a nice night. Bye, y'all.